My name is Chev, and I just completed the 300-mile Hudson Valley Challenge. The challenge was to inspire the community, inspire youth to get outside and get active and try new activities, new sports. This challenge was 300 miles. It was a 300-mile round trip of the Hudson Valley estuary. The estuary is a part of the river that flows from the ocean up to Albany and back. And the challenge itself was a 13-mile run on land and a 10-mile hike, followed by another 135-mile bike ride. And then it was another 150 miles kayaking from Albany down to New York City Harbor. The Hudson Valley is a beautiful, beautiful place. You know, I knew that being down here on Yonkers, seeing the Palisades, seeing the sunrise bounce off the Palisades onto the river and seeing the sunset going over the Palisades. You know, it's a beautiful region, but going up north, you know, what surprised me is the amount of islands that I saw in the river and how the history of the coastline, how it changed over time. Some of the natural beaches weren't there, but I also saw brick beaches because the Hudson Valley had brick factories. Also, like, you know, the diversity in wildlife. I saw so many eagles. I've never seen that many eagles before. I think because it's less developed on that side up there, you got to see all of that. So that was, you know, I see a lot of wildlife down here, but it was a little more surprising seeing so many up there. The landscape is beautiful, you know, looking at the Catskills as I'm paddling down the Hudson River, it's beautiful. Looking at the lighthouses is also, you know, beautiful, and it shows a rich history. Stopping at the different parts, you know, stopping in Kingston and seeing and knowing that was the second capital, if you want to count what was Dutch West India Company, New Amsterdam. Coming all the way down to Poughkeepsie and hearing a name like Poughkeepsie, a native name, obviously. And you know, surprising is like there's a lot of different people who have lived in this region. As we were talking about Poughkeepsie, we're talking about the native name for the river, the Mahicantuck. We know the Lenni Lenapes were the native people that lived here. You know, and then we know the local people who were here. Lots of artists, lots of musicians. You know, people who are adventurers and fishermen and all of these cool things, you know. So I saw so much, and a lot of it surprised me, but some of it really didn't surprise me because it's the Hudson Valley. It's a rich region in the world, one of the richest regions in the world in terms of history and geography and natural history and just people from all walks of life that are here. So I saw a lot of that and I learned a lot of that. Coming to Yonkers and the welcome I got when I came home to Yonkers, the overwhelming amount of support that I got online, the amount of people that were tuning in to see. I mean, it spoke well, and it shows that people really care about these kind of challenges, and it shows that people really are paying attention and they are rooting for me, and I'm grateful for that. So yeah, the community was here whether they're in the river or not. And you know, on the final day, we met up with people from the Hoboken Cove Community Boathouse. We met up with people from the Downtown Boathouse. And we met up with random people in the river and people from the Inwood Canoe Club and the YPRC people. The Hudson River Riders were with me out there on the final day. So we're able to paddle down and have a good time. So the support was really here. You know, also, you know, I met people along the way when I was on the solo days, you know. I met people along the way who filled up my water jug for me, who gave me water as I biked through. The restaurants, the people, when I told them my story, and the farmer stand that I stopped at, they were inspired and they gave me free stuff, you know, just trying to help me out, trying to make sure that. So it was a total community effort. Whether people were physically in the water or on the bike or not, I was getting support. And it's good. It was a good feeling to know that people are thinking about you. People are here to see you. People respect what you're doing. And so the support was very real, and I felt really, really good about that. And the support will continue. So that's really what this challenge is about, is really to inspire people to get active, get outside, try new activities, and be better human and be leaders in the community going forward.